Oh, over here.
Bam!
Bam! Bam! Are we not
Say
something? It might be like that on yours, but not on ours.
Don't worry about that.
Okay.
Okay, we are officially on Facebook also, right?
We're on
Sorry.
It's still behind. It's a delay.
It's a delay?
Yeah. I'm just teasing you. Wait, I gotta find it.
Oh my
God. She it up already, y'all.
What's up, y'all?
What is up on this? Look, this
Facebook is up.
This Happy Hump Day. Yeah, we're up on Facebook.
I'm up on Facebook. I just haven't shared it yet. It is something in my eye.
Oh no.
Of course it will go in there now because I was messing with you.
That's what. Hello to World Janice.
What's up, World Janice?
Hi, Verna.
What's up, Verna? Verna's birthday was yesterday. Happy
belated birthday, Verna.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Excuse me. Happy born day. Because Verna is Muslim.
What?
Oh, wow.
Wait a second now.
Yes.
There may be a little slight mistake.
What's wrong?
Cuffing and cuddling on Sidney.
I figured I add a little cuddling. Ain't that cuffing and
How you spell suddenly?
That's how I was talking.
Oh, shit.
Okay.
Not okay. Oh, shit.
Oh, y'all see we got our little background going on here. We've been up here in a minute.
Yes. Suddenly single. We back up in the studio here.
Yep. Alright, so I have to share it, but okay. So today we're talking about cuffing season.
Cuffing season. Hubba. Because it is cuffing season.
Oh, wow.
Is it cuffing season? Hold on. Did you share it with me?
Yes, I did.
Oh, yes, your name up here, girl.
Okay, here you go. Share. Alright, share.
Now, before we get started on our hot topic, okay, check this out.
What?
Sunshine done made a concoction.
A concoction. You scared?
I think she's a little scared.
I'm a little scared. Yeah.
Oh,
a little bit.
Sucker, you better be.
And just letting y'all know that the Suddenly Single will not be seen live next week.
What's going on? Where you going, Sunshine?
We.
Oh, that's right. Oh, God.
We'll be getting out of town for a little bit to
going to Houston.
This is my first time in Houston.
I'm going to eat me some food. Like, man, let me tell you.
So this will be a birthday celebration for me. So,
sorry, y'all.
That's good though, as long as you got audio.
Okay.
It'll be Sunshine will be getting me on about the city, off to a new exciting place. Have some good food.
Yes, we're going to have some food. We're going to the turkey leg hut.
Yeah, and I've always seen this, but I've never been able to go, so I'm going to enjoy that. Oh, thank you, Verna.
Yes, Verna, I am always making something. Remember on Saturday? Saturday was awesome.
Yeah, I felt for y'all who had the one with the, what was that, the
without the pineapple juice?
Yeah. I mean,
Did you sip that one too?
Girl, I had a little sip of that one. You had to sip that one, like,
very slow, and
maybe have, like, some water nearby. The pineapple one was strong, but the other one, with the peach, was even stronger.
Excuse me. All my drinks come with the disclaimer. You must use ice. A lot of ice. Fill the glass up with ice, and then add the drink.
But you giving out that disclaimer? I don't remember hearing you. I don't know about that.
I did tell people, you gotta give me with ice. Some people was like, I'm grown. You okay, grown?
Well, I put it in my cup, and I have a heat, well, look, it's cool temperature cup, so it stays cold.
Okay. I'm not saying nothing, because I already told you. You have to drink my drinks with ice.
Okay, well now I definitely know. You have to drink with ice.
Yes. Alright, so today I just made up a lemon concoction.
Well, I need another piece of damn ice.
We're going to need ice.
Okay.
You didn't give me no ice. What the
I only got 4, and you got 5.
She didn't give me no ice.
She got most of the pieces.
So, this by means I was taught, when I was being taught how to, I'll give you 5.
No, I don't need 5.
Okay. When I was being taught how to make drinks, all of them, they filled it with ice.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, I mean, I'm going to learn how to do it better. There you go.
Okay.
I made enough, too. Ooh, it smell like liquor.
It do? It do?
It definitely smells like liquor. All right, to the show.
To the show.
And happy birthday, Berna. This is to you, girl.
Happy birthday.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
That's good, though, right?
Mm-hmm.
This goes down real smooth.
Do we need some water?
Y'all want some water?
Yes.
Yes, please.
All right, so we're going to be talking about cuffing season, which is about to begin now.
Cuffing and cuffing.
You said cuffing and cuddling, because that's what you be doing during cuffing season. But you do a little bit more than go.
I have an exact definition now.
Go ahead.
It says cuffing season marks a time of year when many short-term relationships happen, usually beginning in the fall around October and ending in spring around April. So there's time to get cuffed and then uncuffed. Yeah, because it's supposed to be a short-term
It's supposed to be a short-term relationship. But that's just like when I would look at it like, I always look at it like this or compare it to this. When you were in college, and you know how, and even though I didn't go to college, I heard about all this. I went to business school. I heard about how the guys would get with the big girls for the winter.
One time.
So that's how I compare it. Like, you get with the big girl because you know
Did you say all you need is one time?
Nice and warm. You're gonna be nice and warm through the winter
And have something
good to eat. So that's how I compare cuffing season. Now I don't know if it's right or wrong.
Well, I don't know, the producers over there grinning, so
I guess it's true.
You remember them days? Yeah, I heard about that too.
CoCo didn't have that problem because CoCo was small.
She was somebody's cuddle too, yeah.
Who, me?
But yeah.
No, I was locked down.
You was locked down?
I was locked down in college.
You had a cuddler in college.
No, yeah, a cuddler that was my man.
Right, that's what they
But it wasn't a short-term relationship. They're short-term.
Oh yeah, I ain't never done it either.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. It always makes me think about that whenever I talk about cuffing season.
And I've even heard the guys talking about that.
This is an era where people get together for the seasons, for the moment, and don't care. It amazes me.
Yeah. But you gotta be careful. You gotta be careful.
Better be.
And listen, I used to hear somebody talk about it, and the roles were reversed because they were female, and they'd be like, cuffing season almost over. That
blankety blank
is on his last leg.
That's
what they used to say.
So, but that's not right. But there are some rules. There are some rules for cuffing season. Okay, y'all?
Sitting on a pillow or something. As low as I know what.
I am. She needs to sit on the pillow because she don't have no pillow.
Is that better?
Now we even.
That's the Sunshine got a big old hefty onion back there.
Make you cry.
That's a shame.
I got more.
That's terrible. That is so bad.
I got like a small melon or cantaloupe.
Make you cry.
That's not funny.
It is funny. Listen,
yes,
I have to tell this story before we get into it. Remember that time we was on a ski trip?
No.
Shut up. Listen, Sunshine had walked past. There was these guys talking, and they were like across from each other. But it was like
nothing about it.
Listen, it was like 6 of them.
So much.
So then when she walked past, you know what I mean? She had her little goodies in her hand, and she just walked past all night, you know, because she wasn't paying attention. Then they all did like a take like that, and all looked around as she walked past. So I told her, I said, you had a whole audience going on up over here.
I don't like her.
I love watching it. If you could have seen how past their heads turned around in mid-conversation, I loved it. I just wish I would have took a picture or video.
She likes teasing me, y'all. Don't pay no attention, though. It's not true.
It was true. Listen, so we probably got the same rules.
Well,
okay.
I didn't write down all of them because I was just like, some of these rules is just.
But when I went through this, I was like, man, you got rules to this.
Yeah. But I mean, you have to be aware that you are in a cupping relationship. Not everybody is aware that they're in a cupping relationship. So you have to first.
So I take it this is not something you can go with the flow with.
No, you just don't just go with the flow. And then in April you be like, you know, it was nice being warm with you all winter, but it's over.
Oh yeah, people get
that's like
You can't do that. So the first one would be mindful of your desire for a relationship. Be clear on what you're seeking when you first get into a cupping relationship. Okay, so you'll say, you know, I like you. It's getting that time of year.
What you trying to say? What you got to say? What you got to say?
Let's just be in a relationship, see how it goes.
I knew that shit was coming. No, I can see we just got together a couple times, but no, all winter long, that's that cupping shit.
No, this is just the beginning. And then, like, he might be down with it, or she might be down with it. And they be like, you know what, yeah, because they say that during this time of year, it's dark earlier, it's cold out.
Cupping season gonna go a little different this year.
People get a little depressed, because especially if you're single, you ain't got nobody. Possibly, and you just be like,
why do you think it's gonna go different?
Because times is hard. People are more in touch with their feelings. Everybody trying to hold on to something because everything is scattering. So it's like, get yours before it's gone. Women are really fighting, physically fighting over these married cats, these dirty cats, these cheating cats. They and the men. The young bucks, they popping cats over coochie.
Oh, what?
That's why those cats getting this money to impress these women. And the women are telling them, oh, you ain't got nobody. Didn't we talk about that last week? Oh, that wasn't us?
Completely different, man.
No, I was saying, it's going to be different, man. Cupping going to be different. Niggas going to be catching feelings.
You just don't looking like this or they ain't like.
Because y'all ain't cooking like y'all used to.
This is the winter time. No. This is the winter time. This is for singles. This is for singles.
What do you mean for yourself first?
You are in a relationship.
No, I'm saying if I was coupling, I don't think that I can interact with nobody for 3 months straight and then just let go.
Oh, you see if that was you?
If that was me, that's what I was saying.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. But they're saying that. I think at this age, I don't think that us as grown people are doing this.
Yes, they are.
But you never know.
I think they are too.
But because you are aware that you are in a cuffing type relationship, then it's fine. But unfortunately, some people do catch feelings and don't want to end the cuffing relationship.
Listen, Vern over here laughing, and Kim Hines said,
"Hey, Kim, how you doing, Kim? First time tuning in."
But you know what I think? This is what I think. I think that just like you say, the men are kind of crazy. So are these women.
Yeah, you think they won't cup with your man for a couple months to try to get them permanently? So you'll do a couple next year? You don't think that
I don't know if married people do cuffing. Why would they do cuffing?
I'm talking about single people.
We're talking about single people.
Single.
Yeah, maybe they're young bugs. What you talking about?
I think y'all was talking about everybody. I didn't know y'all was just talking about single people.
No, because married people, they in relationships. You're not going to cuff with your person that you're living with. You do like hibernate and live with them, and they're cooking for you. No, I'm talking about people who are single, who is looking for a relationship only during the winter, so that they have somebody to cuddle up to, and possibly be somewhere to get a nice warm meal or date or whatever, so you're not alone during the winter time.
But then when the springtime comes, it's like that when they cut ties and be like a free little birdie.
Yeah. Are we on the same page now, Mr.
Yeah.
So
in denial, it sound like y'all tried to tell me a couple times.
So you have to be clear on what you're seeking. So if this is all you want, is somebody to spend time with in the winter time, you have to let that person know that.
That's what I was talking about. Don't you think that part is kind of hard? Because how can you just tell somebody, I only want to be with you for like a couple months, we'll see how it go, and then basically I'm out?
But you have to have some type of communication.
But you can't say it like that.
You can't say it like that. But you got to be clear. And you, even if you have to, you can even say, I'm not really looking for a relationship right now. You can. You, as a single person, you have to be clear with the person that you are dating. If you are not feeling them like that, and you are just enjoying your time with them, and that's it, then you can tell them, let's be just friends.
Does a person have to cuff with one person? Can you have different cuffs, like a Wednesday cuff, a Monday cuff, a weekend cuff?
As long as you're being honest.
Right. That's what I'm saying. If all parties are in agreement, she might not have a weekend cuff.
She has one because men don't want to share. Because you cuff them.
I ain't going for that, but I'm saying, I was just saying,
yes,
if y'all talking about it, can it?
Yeah, but I'm just saying, if she's being honest and she's saying, just so, okay, well, you're
if you have multiple cuffers, I'm going to have a cuff too.
Yeah, and that's... and that would be okay, because that's what they're into. But.
Yeah, no, but if it's not, if it's okay for you,
it should be okay for her too.
He got really baffled.
Hey,
it can happen? What? Yeah.
And yes, Kim, honesty does win.
Okay, so then it says you have to prepare for the holidays, because during the wintertime there is Halloween, Thanksgiving,
Christmas,
New Year's Eve, Valentine's Day, what is it? Martin Luther King Day. It's all kind of holidays under there.
That brings another set of questions, because if this is just a cover and this is just a temporary thing, are you going to bring this person around during holidays?
So, no,
okay.
Like, why would you bring them around your family if they may not last?
They may not last, but you're saying these holidays and all this cuffing going on, what are you going to tell them? I see you when I get back?
No, because they should be clear and not want you to be around their family either.
You know, it don't always happen that way.
It does not always happen that way. And then, like you said, we got Christmas. So, do you get your cuffing partner a gift?
A cookie tray or something, or donut.
A cookie tray?
A cookie tray.
She said a cookie tray or a donut. I would get them. It depends on the type of the person. Because if you're very good friends with this person, you're going to be...
If y'all can come to a mutual...
Why y'all laughing at my cookie tray?
She said the cookie tray.
Cool relationship.
What? What you say?
I said, y'all said it's got to be a cool friend for you to get him a certain thing. And I said, y'all have to be cool for y'all to come to a mutual agreement just to cuff for the winter time. Y'all got to trust each other.
Yeah, you have to trust each other.
There's got to be some kind of friend for y'all even to discuss it and not get mad if one of the other person say, nah, I ain't with that.
I agree.
But if y'all could say yeah and y'all do it, that means y'all cool as shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, but let's just get, it ain't just cuffing that's going on. There's some...
I know, but you know that as you having this conversation, all of them thoughts running through your head like, damn, it's going to be a hell of a
Because, and then, like, I think with women, we get caught up. I know men do too, but all I can do is come from a woman's perspective. I don't see how this can work.
Because feelings are going
to get attached in some type of way. But we're going to just go with the hypothetical.
Yeah.
Right now. Okay? You have to, so if you're in a cuffing relationship, and we were talking about Christmas, I know me. I'm a giving person. I'm still going to go ahead and buy a nice gift for that person. It's not going to be over $100, but it'll be something nice.
And that's what I'm saying. Why y'all clowning my cookie tray? I'm talking about a gourmet cookie tray. Something nice from the QVC. Wait a minute, y'all. She said a cookie tray from the QVC. From the QVC.
Yes, it is probably a nice gift. But you bake cookies. You know how to bake them. I would rather have your cookie. No,
I know.
Take that back. That don't sound right.
I know what you mean, but listen.
Don't give him a cookie tray from the... No. He's all... No, give him like something that they need. Some socks. If they need them, get them. Keep their behind warm when they're not with you.
See, that's why it wouldn't be good for me to have no dark covering partner, because I'm going to get you something practical. I wouldn't want to draw the lines.
I would probably get them something, like some cologne or something. Just because if they not with me, they going to need to smell good when they trying to get with somebody else.
If you're going to put it in with somebody else.
Why not? If I'm not into them like that, why not?
I guess so.
But you never know. It depends on how you feel about the person, I think.
That's right. Don't be going around nobody stinking. There you go.
Yes, and you must set now. The next rule is you must set boundaries. Like you ain't gonna be around my family. I'm sorry.
Okay.
You ain't even like that right now.
Because the lines can get quickly crossed.
Quickly crossed. You ain't gonna be telling me I can't go here, can't go there, can't do this because you are not my man.
We're not in that type of relationship.
No. You cannot meet my children at all.
That's a definite no now.
And don't expect me to cook all the time because these are my rules and this is my house. And if I want to cook, I'm gonna cook when I want to.
Go get you behind a bird or something.
And I'm sure that men would have their own rules, but the man that's part of this is not, that's in this conversation that walked away. Mr. Producer! I would love to hear what the rules would be from a man's perspective, what type of boundaries that could be set. So what kind of boundaries would you set? Or is it basically the same as what I was saying?
Yeah, well, the cooking thing, no. If it was a special occasion, maybe a Sunday when I was cooking for my kids,
unless when your kids are grown, that he can spend the night. If you want to get up and make him some breakfast.
No, I'm not. That's what
can you make me some breakfast, baby?
Not unless I'm in the mood or I've already, my kids are grown, but I still cook for them. Unless I didn't cook for my kids. Mm-hmm. But now, Hey, Nate.
You remember seeing Nate on Saturday? He was at homecoming.
Okay. But now, it's different. My kids cook for me. But, yeah.
But if you're in cuffing season with somebody, you might, if it was good the night before, you might get up and make some breakfast for them. You don't think you're going to make some breakfast?
I don't know. If it's my man, yeah. But if you're not my man and this is just a damn cuffing season, no.
Why not?
I just may not feel like it.
He can when he finish get up and go home. Don't spend the night. Or that's your boundary. He can't spend the night.
Or we can go to breakfast if you do. But I'm not cooking for you. You're not my man.
Okay. No spending the night for you and no breakfast.
I said you can. Mm-hmm. And we ain't cover season, but no breakfast. You can take me out to breakfast.
Y'all may not want to get up for breakfast.
I'll get up for breakfast looking raggedy and all and come back and get in the bed. They got the turning point around here. They got the watch. They got
watch.
Yeah, they got a
I
watch
haven't
right here.
heard of the watch. I heard of the turning point.
Me and you went to the watch.
I thought we went to the turning point.
No, we went to the watch.
Oh.
Oh my gosh.
54. That's what happens. Anyway. And you can't ghost them once it's almost over.
I feel guilty because you know I was queen of ghosting.
You cannot ghost somebody that you are cuffing with. You cannot do it. You have to figure out how to end it, and we'll talk about that later.
Yeah, because that's the hard part. But back in the day, I was known to pull a disappearing act.
That's not right.
I know.
You can't do that. You have to remember that you are not alone during...
And Nate said he cool with that.
Okay. You are not alone during... What in the world did I write? What is that? That's terrible, y'all.
You are not alone during the... Winter.
So that's part of it. You're not alone during the winter. So you have somebody that you were dating. Mm-hmm. So you can't ghost them. It's like really dating somebody, but not really dating them.
It's going to be a short period of time.
You have to respect them and treat them with kindness. Hold on. Why not? What? Who said why not?
Why not?
Why not go? Oh, you can't ghost them because that's not right. You can't ghost people. If it's at the end of cuffing season, you have to at least sit down and have an adult conversation with the person, or they're going to turn into a stalker. And then you wonder why you got a stalker in your life because you done ghosted them after going out for free meals and snacks.
Yeah, you may not want to ghost them.
Or after laying the pipe right, then you gonna ghost somebody. What? You can't do that.
Guess not.
No. That's why, Mr. Jones.
Some people just become so annoying and so pushy and so smothering. That's why they get ghosted. What is that? What was that? Okay. So that's why some people get ghosted.
But if he was good enough all winter long, okay. If you have been with somebody all winter long, you can't just all of a sudden ghost them. You have to remember they were there with you through the winter storms. They probably shoveled your snow, Miss Lady. They probably made sure you had a pathway to your car.
But that's what they're supposed to do.
No.
As your cuddle buddy, even.
No.
Mm-mm. Yeah.
Not as a cuddle buddy. They don't have to. No, they don't. Does a cuddle buddy have to shovel snow?
If he done spent the night over my house, he would have to shovel the darn snow.
Why?
Did you spend the night? And now it's snowing.
Because P ain't free.
So you got to shovel on the bed.
Shovel, but are you going to fix him some breakfast while he's shoveling?
No, I'm not fixing him nothing. I'll have some bagels in there. Because if it's not my man,
I want some oatmeal, something hot. Come on now.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Treat him right.
I would, but that's activities. That's my boundary. That's activities me cooking for you as my man. I'll have some bagels and cream cheese that he can fix himself some.
Would you at least fix him some coffee?
I'll fix a pot of coffee and we can share.
That is terrible, y'all.
That's the truth. Because if it's not my man, then no. Now my man, yeah. You go out there shoveling, you gonna get some breakfast and all, massage, little hubba hubba.
But he's getting a hubba hubba anyway.
Then you should be thankful.
Okay. So, alright, that was the number one rule we're dealing with cuffing season. The next one was love yourself first.
You have to.
What? We cannot hear you, sir.
Yeah, we can't hear you.
If you want to be part of this conversation, you need to come up the steps. That's it. So you have to definitely love yourself first and know what your worth is during this whole cuffing season.
Yes.
You can't let anybody just treat you any kind of way. That's male or female. Because if she is letting you shovel her snow and she is not going to fix you a hot meal except put the bagel in the toaster.
No, he can put his own bagel in the toaster.
See? Then that is not loving yourself first. It's your whole body word. But yes, he does. I will. I'm sorry. I don't know what that was.
My thing is this: unless it's my man, I'm not making you no darn breakfast. Now my man, yeah. What you want, baby?
Would you go buy the breakfast?
Wings. Well, I go buy it. I don't know.
Oh my God, she ain't doing nothing for the cuddle buddy or the whatever.
Maybe some popcorn on movie night.
Oh my God. Oh my God. So I feel sorry for her cuddle buddy.
Alright, listen to this. DAMN Gina, no grubber, no hubba.
Yeah. I agree.
Okay.
Anyway. And then it says don't settle. So if you show us no for her, you can't even get a cup of coffee.
No, I said I would make us equally a pot. I'll make a whole pot and we can share that pot. I'll make the coffee.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get off of her, y'all.
I don't know.
Yeah, you can't settle. You have to make sure that this, first of all, you have to be attracted to the person.
Yeah, that helps a great deal.
Yeah, and then, like, you have to, like, with setting the boundaries, if you want to go out to dinner every now and again, y'all can. Like, don't make it like a relationship, but still, like, I think you still need to get something out of it, because women feel like we giving you us. I know me and y'all are giving y'all us, y'all. But I feel like it's a difference.
I do too.
I don't know what it is, but I guess
too.
because I'm a girl. I just feel like it's a difference. And if I'm giving you me, my body, then you need to give me something.
I agree.
And I guess that's the way women were brought up. Who is who? Suge Porter. What's up? Hello. Hi, Suge. Are you friends with Suge? Hi, Suge. I'm sure that's family, probably on Juju's side.
Probably on Juju's side, yeah.
How are you? Thank you for joining.
Thank you so much.
Alright, so sometimes a cuffing season can go past cuffing season because somebody want to be in a relationship.
And then you hit in spring and summer and you got the show chokes on and all.
So if this happens, how would you handle it? Because now this person wants to be in a relationship with you.
I think then you really got to sit down and start talking about boundaries and, you know, what's going to happen, what are you going to do, move it on to the truth. Because now you're making a transition. Now you both decided that you want to be together, so now you're talking relationship.
Yeah. So signs that this person now might want to be in a relationship with you is, they're starting to make future plans. Like, let's go on vacation this summer. We're going to go to Hawaii.
Oh, I want you to come to my family reunion in
this
July.
summer. Yeah. So what do you do? If this is something that you want to do, okay. But you had that conversation with the person and you say, okay, so you want to be in a relationship now, huh?
Yeah, I think you have to have a conversation. Definitely.
You forgot something. And another sign is they are calling you more, communicating with you more. You know, they're not just calling you to say when we can hang out. They don't call feelings, so they're calling you all day long.
Keeping it locked in check.
Yeah, make sure where you at.
What's up, girl? I know it's April, but it's still chilly. Where you at?
Hold on, I'm gonna go back, y'all, real quick because I want to see what his thoughts are on the setting boundaries in a cupping relationship.
I look good on TV.
Oh, thank you so much.
Especially a chocolate girl look good.
Oh.
Not saying especially, you look good too, so.
No, the chocolate girl can look great.
We both look great. Sunshine and CoCo.
You don't need to answer the question. Don't be up here smoking and getting choking. That's what I meant to say. Don't be up here choking
while you're smoking.
Won't be up there juicing while I'm producing.
Okay, so how would you take it? What type of boundaries would you set in a couple relationship when you know that this is something that it will possibly not last? Whereas the plan is it's not supposed to last.
From the beginning up, there will be no feelings and no discussions of the future.
Really?
Yep.
That's a boundary you would set. Okay.
No feelings, no discussions of the future. No plans for the future.
So what if you start catching feelings?
I'm going to tell them immediately. I'm
going
to tell them, so look, I'm going to fall back. Why you falling? I'm starting to catch feelings, bro. Shit. I don't even want you to go home. I got to work tomorrow. I make enough to take care of you. Look, you can take off for the whole winter. Take your vacation early. I got a project I'm trying to see. Go ahead.
But that means that you are catching feelings.
I just said that. Yeah.
He said that's what he means if he's
He said if I catch feelings, what would I do? I would tell her. That's what I would say. Those are the statements I would make. I'll be honest about it. Okay. I ain't getting caught up out there.
Well, you would have gotten caught up if you started catching feelings.
No, yeah, but it won't be blindsided. She'll know. So when she pulled back and say, all right, well, I'm going to pull back, I have to accept that. Not keep chasing her like, yo, catch feelings with me. No.
Okay, so what other boundaries are there besides not catching feelings? Like, can they meet your family?
As long as we prepare, we don't start preparing for what's going to happen after cuffing season is over and all that. We're just living for that time. The boundaries would be, don't invite nobody to my house to drop nothing off or pick nothing up. Don't have nobody drop you off at my crib. Don't talk to nobody while I'm around. If you got to take a phone call, step in the other room. I ain't going to stop you.
Because you're catching feelings.
Right. It could be your children's, it could be your children's father or whatever. Step in the other room. Even if it's a civil conversation, I ain't trying to hear all that.
Okay.
That's all the boundaries it would be. Respect my house. If I'm at her house, don't expect me to spend the night every night. That would probably be.
Are you going to shovel snow?
Of course. I like to do that stuff anyway. When women see you doing that shit, you coming all hot and sweaty.
No, women do like.
Women reward you.
Yes. I would say not all women. You got rewarded like a mofo. I ain't say it. I said mofo.
You heard what you said. Reward like a mofo.
Hey Troy. Hey Troy.
It's a whole kitchen here.
Anyway. Y'all are
now off topic though.
Yes.
What do y'all think a man deserves? And we gonna come back to it. Like,
you alright?
Oh hey Charles, how you doing?
Charles.
Oh my gosh.
Charles. Whoever else on here.
You talking about your brothers? You talking about your brothers?
I'm talking to everybody. Men, how long you expect to be rewarded for remodeling a whole kitchen by yourself? And women, how long would you reward your man for remodeling a whole kitchen? Yeah, couple season. Yep, he's doing couple season. You did it quickly because
are you in a relationship?
Yeah, but couple season was vastly approaching. So you said, let me hook this up. You know, for the warm winter meals, no more running out.
So that you can get a meal?
So you secure the meal. You know you're going to get it, but this way you secure it.
Hold on, but she said during cupping season, it's not a guarantee that you're going to get a meal. Because she don't cook like that.
Then ain't no guarantee they're going to get hubba bubba. No grubber, no hubba.
I said it's different with your man now.
Hold on. Hey Joe.
I shouldn't have to feed myself and bleed myself too.
Wifey wouldn't let me spend the night at all. Oh, I already know. He couldn't spend the night at all when they were dating.
Not at all?
No.
So he is limits and he accepted that.
Yeah. But did you shovel the snow?
I'm sure he did.
I'm on that one, ain't I?
Because he was trying to spend the night. I bet he did. What did he say?
He hasn't come back yet. But the thing about it, if you're in a cupping, not relationship, cupping, just the winter time,
you give him all the privileges of being in a relationship. You cupping. You still doing everything you do in a relationship, but just temporary, right?
Cupping. No. Cupping to me is, you can come over. We can get it in.
I think it's different levels then. All right, go ahead. Finish.
We can get it in. Because we are here for each other. Yes, we can maybe go out every now and again. We can go out every now and again. We can help each other out every now and again during the winter. I can fix you some beef.
So what's the difference in between cuffing season and regular?
Because cuffing season ends April.
What's the difference in treatment? What makes it different from what you doing this in April and June?
It's a little bit different because your behind can't spend the night. No, you cannot spend it. My boundaries would be.
You have different privileges. Everybody got, preferences. Everybody got individual preferences.
If I had my own place, you could relationship. Then
like a real relationship, like June and July. They say that this cuffing season will start to end like around April.
See, to me, cuffing season is when you start allowing them. You ain't gotta go home tonight.
Well, they can stay if that's what you want because now you warm through the night. Thank you, but. You don't have to. And it's more, to me, okay, cupping season is more like a booty call.
So is women cupping season, they just somebody that shovel out your car in your driveway?
No. No. It's somebody who's laying the pipe during the winter. That's all.
What's the dude called that lay the pipe and rake the leaves in the summer? What's he called? That's cuffing season?
No, that's not cuffing. That's I want to be in a relationship with you.
Oh, if it lasts longer, yeah.
If you don't work out during the rest of the year when cuffing season come, and I'm in my sweats, this is somebody that I could be around in my sweats, in my no makeup, looking crazy, eating ice cream out the container. That's cupping season.
Yep.
If you have my relationship in the summertime can't be with me during cupping season, don't come back in September when I can wear the mini skirts and all that.
Exactly.
And think that you can come back because you can't.
That don't sound like it's a difference than any other time.
It is.
For me, cupping season would be somebody that you would lock down from November to about February. Actually, move in.
Okay, so we got some men saying stuff.
Charles said it would depend on.
I think it was one before that. What was that? Oh no, he said that was Joe. Okay, so the next one.
Charles said it would depend on the boundaries of the relationship.
Yes.
Joe said cuffing season equals maintenance man.
Yeah, he didn't shovel the snow.
Yeah, I can agree with that. And Troy said, are we talking about friends with benefits?
Yes. That's basically what it is.
Friends with benefits, a maintenance man.
Because they say in the wintertime, you get depressed, you by yourself, you're home, and now most of us are working from home.
Yeah.
So you're not going out to meet anybody. So why not have a friend with benefits that can come in, and I would cook a meal for her if I had my own place, but she wouldn't cook a meal for her.
I'm not cooking a meal.
Or you can bring a meal and we can Netflix and chill. That's basically what it is.
You could bring a meal. Unless you're my man, I'm not cooking like for you like that. Unless you... Or I'm planning for him to be a man. Or if I'm planning for him to be my man, I'm going to cook up a storm. But
I feel like this
if you only got your season and I know this, no.
But again, sometimes cuffing season can go further. And like I said, there were signs. So then you start, besides frequent communication, you start prioritizing each other. And you want to spend more time with them, and now you number one in my life.
Making them a Ferrari.
Wait, boy, go sit down. You're now spending more time together, and you are thinking about a future together. What?
Plans. Let's go on a trip to the Mexico.
Mexico. No.
Let's go do some Acapulco.
What?
Acapulco.
Acapulco. No. Are you local? No. So, if you haven't established boundaries in the beginning, or maybe you start catching feelings, then you have to let this person know in the middle of your cuffing season that this is what's going on. So they are prepared at the end. If you say, can we extend it? Can we keep it going?
Can we go past a little bit more months and do some more hubba and bubba in?
And y'all about to live off soon. Before y'all go off, what's the signs of a good cuffing season? That you had a good cuffing season?
I don't know. I've never had a cuffing season.
Either.
Alright, well, everybody online, speak up. What's a cuffing season? Some experiences, because I've never had one either. I told y'all that in the beginning.
So, well, I'm going to go ahead on ending.
Y'all never had one?
I never had one.
I didn't either.
So, Charles said communication is key.
I agree.
So now I'm going to talk about the end. If you both agree that it's coming to an end. Okay? Of course, communication, like Charles said. But it says, get ready for spring, girl. Or guy. Get ready for the springtime. Do some spring cleaning. Get out your spring and summer clothes.
Get out your booty shorts.
I don't wear booty shorts.
I do.
It would not be a good look if I wore booty shorts.
Girl, you need to get you some booty. We're going to get you some booty shorts this summer.
No, we're not.
Yes, we are. We're going to hug all the men turning around like we did when we was younger.
Oh, God. So, do some spring cleaning and get yourself ready for spring. That means clean that man or woman out of your life. Get all their remnants out of there. Don't call your ex. I already said that. If they didn't want to be with you during cuffing season, then they do not deserve to be with you this spring.
I agree.
At all. What are you saying yes to, Troy?
Pray what I said.
No,
I think so.
No, prove it wrong.
I think you saying yes to what I said. You see her new glasses?
Yes, I see her new glasses. Okay, so if he, like I said, if he wasn't there for you during the winter when you were wearing your sweats and looking crazy and hair all over the place, or she wasn't there when you decided
I told you.
that...
See, look, he said yes to my booty shorts. We're going to get her in some.
You wasn't supposed to agree with her, Troy.
Yeah.
We're not doing yes. You are going to do something. Anyway. So if he wasn't, or if she wasn't there when your car wouldn't start, or you had to warm your car up in the wintertime, or if she wasn't there for you because you wouldn't shovel the snow for free.
What you mean for free? If he's supposed to be cuffing with you, he needs to shovel.
Yeah, you better shovel.
Yeah.
Some people don't feel like that, but I don't care either way. Because if I'm not going outside, well, guess what? I live in a development where they do it for you anyway. So
Lucky you. Listen, I don't get to shoveling.
Okay, and reconnect with your squad. Because, you know, you was probably in the house.
All cuffed up.
Not doing nothing. Getting fat, eating bonbons and snack. And ice cream. And, excuse me. And, where is it? I don't see it.
What?
The snacks.
Cozy.
Candy snacks.
Eating them snacks that made you want to eat some more. We ain't saying that you gotta
But where they at?
buy them, that there is a price or anything, but you need to have somebody deliver them.
Oh, listen what Troy said. He said facts, shovel the snow, cut the grass, and put gas in the car.
But you're cupping. You're not in a relationship.
Did you hear what Troy said? He said even with that, shovel it on up. That's right. Shovel that snow, cut the grass, and put gas in the car. That's right. Even if we just cuffing.
Because pee ain't free.
And if you try to move it to the next level, you need to be setting a good example.
Anyway. And then live with your truth. So if your friends be like, girl, where you been at all the time? We ain't saying I've been cuffed up, girl. He was playing it good. Now he come with the cozy snack.
Cozy snacks.
We ain't saying what it is, but it is a snack.
Gas and gummies, baby. Gas and gummies.
Gas and gummies.
Gummies and gas.
Why go to the store when you can get them at your door?
You got cash yet? You can have that. Gym snacks.
Joe said that's all relationship ship stuff. That's what I'm drinking. What you drink, Joe, unfortunately is mixed in something.
He said that's how relationship stuff. Cuffing is not all that, and that's exactly how I feel about cooking. That's
exactly. That's what I'm just saying. Cutting grass, all that is relationship. That is not your man. Well, why is it you should be paying somebody to do that?
If I don't have a man, then I'm not asking for the grass, but you could at least shovel the snow. If
you're in a cuffing relationship, it's not a relationship. They don't have to do that if they don't
they don't have to, You gonna cut off the hose if he don't cut the grass?
I said if he don't shovel the snow. The grass I can get the neighborhood boy to get.
You can get the neighborhood.
Somebody to shovel the snow.
He can pay somebody to.
Yeah, if he pay somebody.
If he go to his car and say, yo, y'all shovel it?
That's what I do. Long as
he was walking out the door, because you can't spend the night.
You can't. No, I said you can't spend the night. I just said I'm not making no breakfast for nobody that's not my man.
You both have to understand. It doesn't matter if you both have an understanding. Yes, it does. You can have that understanding, but I don't have to request that you shovel my
stuff. That's putting out stuff. I don't get it. If a man hasn't handled his business enough for her to want to hold him and not let him go, something wrong. I could never see a woman saying, all right, it was nice. I mean, I really enjoyed it.
That's why I said you're not gonna be like, can I make some chicken wings? Like, not if it's not my man, no. Or not if I'm not trying to make him be my man.
First thing she should say is,
that's the Scorpio.
What time you gotta get up? That's the first thing she should be asking when she finally laying your head. What time you gotta get up? Or are you hungry? Should be asking, was it good?
If it's not going to be my man, or if he's, I'm not trying to make him my man.
If it's just cupping, then no, you can't get all that.
But that is the meaning of cupping. I mean, you have somebody to hold through the cold weather.
I didn't hold you back.
If I call a big file over there, if I call her over there for that thickness and she says she's not spending the night, I'm gonna be hot. It might get hostile. What you come over here for?
I can say to shovel the snow as you're leaving.
No, that's the same thing. Am I smoking too much? Anybody else listening?
I didn't mean leaving that. I didn't make the next morning.
Like on your way out, while you walking.
Hey, you don't want this.
When you get to the step, just know on your way out.
Cupping for you is just as it say, just cup through the night.
Let's cup through, because I'm not trying.
You might not be back that same day.
I wouldn't want to get that attached. Nope. If I'm,
the cupping lasts you a good 3 weeks. You cuff like, that's it. She's like cooking to the plate. See you later. One lonely night, the girl just happened to surprise me. Oh, y'all going out there? Who's watching the movie? No, we're going to such and such party. I might cuff the night. He might get lucky and get twice in 1 month. She said she gonna put him out.
Put him out.
Wow. He ain't got super happy. If he didn't spend the night, like, oh man, this gonna be a great cuffing season. She nice, she beautiful. Oh,
yeah, she might even get up and make me breakfast.
Right, and if she say, can you shovel on your way to your car? something in my car? Oh no, but I thought you said you had to be somewhere. I didn't never say I had to be somewhere, but
this is Scorpio love, y'all. This is Scorpio love.
But you know, it was one of my friends who kept on saying, "You remind me so much of Maya," when she be like, "Why don't you paint Jabari's room right quick?" I'm like, do I do that? I don't.
Paint Jabari's room? Oh,
remember from Girlfriend, remember she kept on trying to get people to paint his darn room?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Like, no, that's so not me.
One of her boyfriend? One of her suitors?
No, she be asking anybody. She be asking the boss. Maybe you come on over here and paint Jabari's room right quick.
Mm-hmm.
Your boy room ever get painted?
Oh, that's some funny stuff.
I think she got, who was it?
Was Raheem his dad on that?
I can't remember.
Huh?
Was Raheem his dad on that?
Yeah, that was one of the dads, and also Flex. He had two daddies.
That is too funny, y'all. Y'all are funny. But this was a great conversation. I really enjoyed this. This was fun. I
did too, and just want to remind you all that Sunshine and CoCo will be.
What's up, Mr. Joe?
That's Joe Harris that was with us at the bar.
Yep.
We won't be here next week because we will be in Houston.
But
what?
If y'all don't mind, all we need is one phone. All y'all gotta do is call me for one phone. Maybe we can get a broadcast from Houston on your birthday week.
Okay, we could do that.
Maybe 30 minutes, maybe, if y'all got time, because y'all gonna be partying.
If we ain't drunk, because my plan is to get her tore up. She don't got to go to work the next day. She don't got to drive.
What state y'all gonna be in?
Houston. She don't got to drive. And what did the man say on Friday? You ain't got to do nothing.
She ain't gonna curse for nothing, bro. She made sure she left that out. You got shit to do.
You ain't got nothing to do. So, you ain't got to drive. You ain't got to do nothing. I'm gonna get her.
Yeah, I'm thinking about that now. That's kind of.
But I was kind of scared because last time me and you went away, when we went to the Poconos, I did have you on the toilet.
Oh yeah, I was really done.
She was. Oh yeah, she was over the toilet.
Yeah,
I had her over
the toilet. I was on the toilet one time ago, like.
Yeah, but that wasn't a good thing. That wasn't a good thing. But we had fun. Listen, so she wanted to bring up things that happened at the Poconos.
What I do with the Poconos?
Not you. Oh yeah, it was you. What? So. Was it you? Yeah. There was a lady there, right? The day before that we saw, and she spoke to us and everything.
No, that wasn't me.
She was drunk. The lady was drunk.
That wasn't me.
So the lady, so we was like, why she ain't speaking? She ain't speaking. She just said something to her. She was just around us. That wasn't me. And the next thing you know, and the guy was like, she's deaf. That's why.
Yeah, but that wasn't me who said that. That was Tracy. Because if you remember,
it was all like, what? She's
she really deaf?
Yeah, she really was deaf. But I was too intoxicated to even care.
No, but this was the next day.
Even the next day, remember, I was still feeling the effects.
Yeah, she was tore up. I was drinking some. What was it? Watermelon. What did I have? They had because it was everything was included, so we was tore up. She was tore up. I was like, "Are you okay?" Because I don't go into the bathroom to help nobody. I'm sorry.
I didn't want to drink no more that weekend. And then we had a wild child that kind of stayed.
What was y'all over there for that time?
It was a ski trip.
Yeah, it was girls' weekend away.
Yeah, we had a wild child that stayed with us. She was barely ever in the room.
I like the fact that y'all go out and do things. And,
thank you.
You know,
we had fun though.
Yeah, we gonna have fun this weekend. Don't be trying to come back here and talk about people watching or anything like that because I'm gonna be chilling.
Who's watching?
Don't be coming back and telling the producer about the stories about people in mid conversation doing like this.
Because they be doing the same thing to her booty. She in denial if you think they don't.
Exactly.
I got a little booty. Little booties matter.
Little booties matter. Little booties matter. Little booties matter. Okay. Alright. So we're about to go. We won't see y'all next week. But
the producer will be putting on a best of show too.
Yes, he will. And we will be in Houston celebrating her birthday as well.
And it's going to be what these Eagles are going to.
Yeah, we're going to go to the tailgate party. Maybe we'll come live from the tailgate party and say, what's up? And then be out. Because y'all can't see all the business.
It'll be fun now.
It'll be fun. But y'all have a good rest of your week. Happy Halloween. Have fun. We're going over to the pub to have us a drink or two. And I'm going to continue drinking what I've already been drinking so that nothing bad happens.
Spirit fingers! It was from, what was that little movie?
You said Spirit Fingers?
Yeah, it's from that movie, the cheerleading movie the girls be watching.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Y'all still on there.
Okay, but I don't know what you're talking about. Spirit Fingers?
Oh my God, please stop.
Did you say Spirit Fingers?
Spirit fingers like that.